Should I do that? Okay. Good morning, everyone. Your Excellency, the Governor of Oyo State, ably represented by the Secretary to the State Government, His Excellency of our former President, Baba Obasanjo, ably represented by the Deputy Chief Coordinator, Chief Obasanjo Library, Chief Ayodele Aderiwale. Oh. All right. Pardon me for that. Our Chief Host, Dr. Olumide Ajayi and his team, the Chairman, Southwest Technical Advisory Committee of the EDCs, the graduating prospective entrepreneurs, the reason we're all gathered here today, my colleagues from Central Bank of Nigeria, ladies and gentlemen, I really have to apologize in 2 degrees. The governor handed over to my director handed over to me. That's why I was proposing whether I should climb the podium and deliver their speech. We all know that there is a plague in the economy today, the plague of unemployment, confirmed repeatedly by National Bureau of Statistics. It went from the trend of 18% in 2008 to 20% 2010 to 23% in 2011, and probably, though it's not yet conclusive, they are looking at 32% in 2014. The development is more worrisome because the trend is basically among the youths age 15 to 24, then 25 to 44, being the most active working population. And additionally, the National Bureau of Statistics concluded that the rural areas is worst hit, 25% unemployment, while the urban areas has a 17% incidence. It is also noted that the federal government and few private sectors employ only 10% of the average 138 graduates churn out annually, leaving excess of about 100% graduates unemployed. It is in this vein, Central Bank was being proactive. In 2007, they initiated this idea of entrepreneurship development centers to be located in 6 geopolitical zones. It piloted 3 zones. It piloted Southwest, then it was in Lagos between 2008 to 2013, then the Northwest in Kano, and then we had the Southeast located in Onitsha, all in an effort to reorientate the minds of the youths, to think less of the white-collar job and start being innovative, start being entrepreneurial, to establish, manage, and expand their businesses, create jobs, create wealth in their own ways. Because it was becoming obvious that the jobs available could not be taken up by the graduating students. Like I've quoted before, average of 138, and it's only 10% of the 138 that is being absorbed, leaving excess of over 100,000. So that's why we have to go the entrepreneurship way. The Central Bank Entrepreneurship Program is now in 6 locations. The pilot phase in the 3 locations I mentioned ended in 2013. Then the remaining 3 zones came on board. That is the North Central, located in Makurdi. We have the Northeast, located in Maiduguri. Then we have the South-South, located in Calabar. All these are to run for 5 years. That is the second phase of the first phase because the first phase ran for 5 years. Due to popular demand, at the end of the pilot program, popular demand from governments, from our own survey that we did, quality survey that we did, impact assessment, the Central Bank of Nigeria extended the pilot phase of the 3 zones by another 3 years. And the Southwest, now located in Ibadan, happened to fall in the second phase of the pilot phase that will run for 2 years. And hope they commenced 2015, so we are looking towards maybe exiting by 2018. It's an arrangement, it's a tripartite arrangement between the Central Bank of Nigeria, implementing agency, and then the whole state government. It is located in the Southwest, it's for the whole of the Southwest region. It was a competitive bidding by the state governments. The state governments applied, and after the screening, Oyo was found the most suitable to host the CBN Entrepreneurship Development Center for the Southeast Zone. Sorry, Southwest Zone, pardon me please. Like I said, we have a uniformed curriculum. It is standardized, drawn by experts in entrepreneurship development, and it has an integrated approach, which you all know, and I'm sure you can attest to having gone through that part. It's both theoretical and then practical. There is a mentorship integrated into it, there is internship, there is business development, all integrated into it. And then we have the certified business plan that will qualify you for all the loans, all the interventions meant for the micro, small, and medium enterprise being floated by Central Bank of Nigeria. In particular, from inception to date, the CBN is very much proud to say that we have trained a total of 64,000 prospective entrepreneurs from all our centers. We have created 28,000 jobs from all the centers. Then we have created and expanded 16,000 businesses, and we've been able to link about 12,000 to finance, and they have assessed a total of 1.8 billion naira. This is micro, small, and medium enterprises. And you know, our entrepreneurship program teaches the youth, start small. Start small, make your mistakes, learn your lessons, and grow in it. So that's why you might say, oh, how can 12,000 people only access about 1.8 billion? Some their business need is just 100,000. Some is for expansion. Some don't even need the money. They just need the knowledge, the basic bookkeeping, how to separate their credits, their capital from their profits. So it's not everybody that attends the entrepreneurship development centers that actually access the money. So that's why the gap in 64,000 and only 12,000 have accessed funds. I must tell you that everybody now, the government of today, all they're saying is be entrepreneurial, create jobs for yourself. We're facing reality. We've seen the dwindling resources from the nation's treasured diamond. Whatever you create, there is a market for it to go, and then you create wealth, make your money, and all this accumulating to the accretion to the GDP and better standard of living for everyone. The industries, you can see the real sector, you look at the manufacturing, you look at the building, the construction, the service industry, the agriculture. It's a reality now. I don't know if many of you read the papers last week where the Minister of Agriculture was saying if the country doesn't go back to agriculture, very soon Nigeria will starve. We don't want that. We have abundant resources, we have fertile land. I'm sure if I sprinkle any seed here now, it will grow. So let's exploit that God gift that has been endowed on us by the Almighty God. Particularly, this center, I want to read out their achievements of graduates, prospective entrepreneurs. Normally, the bank gives them a target. They have a target of 2,000 entrepreneurs, though they could exceed it. And they have created 252 jobs. They have expanded and started up 60. But the financial linkage, it was worrisome when I came fourth quarter. I saw nobody has accessed finance. Nobody has accessed finance. I was not convinced that nobody has accessed finance. But I later discovered that some have family sources, but they don't want to disclose in case CBN has something to offer. Please, even if it is family sources, anywhere we are sourcing your funds, just let us know, because it is part of our key deliverables to know how many people have gone through the program and how many have been able to start their businesses. I also want to subtly appeal to the host state government, not only the host state government, because I saw him, the program director read out the statistics of participants from the Southwest. Please, it is part of the agreement that the state government, not only host government, provides startup funds to their graduates of the EDCs. But the startup funds will not come till you have a bankable business proposal. So when you attend the program, make sure you attend it to the letter so that you'll be able to bring up a business program that will attract funding. And like the program director has also said, CBN has a lot of interventions, and we have come down on collateral requirements to enable startups, to enable new innovations. But coming up with the collateral, you have to have a bankable business. The fund is available. We have MSME funds. It is available. It is 220 million. We have so many funds relating to over $1 trillion. And it's all for all of us here, because tomorrow we'll retire and we'll join the league too. So let's come up with a bankable fund. And I also want to tell you that this program is highly subsidized. Listen to it. I was discussing with the program director. I said, oh, I have to find time, maybe during my annual leave, so that I'll come and sit down in the class and go through the rudiments of creating your own business. We also encourage the program directors to approach spirited philanthropists who want to make money available for the graduates of this center through microfinance banks or through any formal financial ways. So it's not only the state governments, it's not only the banks, financial institutions, even good-spirited individuals can set aside these funds for the graduates of this center to access. I'm very glad to hear that our Baba is trying to come up with OBJ Guarantee Fund that will go in a very long way to provide access to finance for the graduates of the Southwest EDC. I don't have a formal speech, so I just say I should just say the salient points and the import, the benefits of the Entrepreneurship Development Program. Is good to take advantage of it. It's for one's own future and one's own table. So permit me to quietly step back to my seat before I go out of point. Thank you very much.
Are you an aspiring or existing business owner and reside in the Southwest? Do you want to become self-employed, or would you like to be trained to set up and grow a new or existing business with various support services? The Central Bank of Nigeria, in partnership with the Oyo State Government and the Africa Leadership Forum, is organizing the Entrepreneurship Development Training to reduce unemployment and assist micro, small and medium-scale businesses. Registration is 5,000 Naira. The training is free. For more information or to register, call 0809-731-4264 or visit the Project Inquiry Desk at Entrepreneurship Development Center, Samonda, along Songo UI Road, Ibadan. The EDC, molding successful entrepreneurs.